What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning back in. And today I'm gonna drop a nice gem. My last previous videos were mostly about Potcoin, and then I recently dropped a video about NYC coin. So I hope you guys made some money with Potcoin. Hopefully you guys will make some money with NYC coin also, we'll see. So today I wanna talk to you guys about which currency I think has the biggest value in 2018. There's gonna be a little bit of irony in this video. I wanna tell you guys a story beforehand before I get into that coin. So back in about 2014, that's when I turned 30 years old, somebody put me onto this book called The 4-Hour Workweek. Now, I read The 4-Hour Workweek and it completely changed my life. And this video is not to highlight the book at all, but more so just to tell you guys about my experience. And then I'm gonna get to the currency at the end of the story. So for a long time, I spent my 20s hustling, working my ass off, barely got any sleep. I was going to school full time in my early 20s. I was building a brand because I got into fashion back then with a couple of my friends, and that's when I started my first brand back in 2004. And then I was also working full time as an airbrush artist. Back then, within my 20s, I did many things. I took on a lot of jobs. I did real estate. I even tinted car windows at a point. I had retail jobs. I worked as an account executive for a copier company. I did many things. I spent most of my 20s literally working. Barely ever took vacations. Didn't spend a lot of time with my family. I'd spend time with my friends here and there, but it wasn't as much time as I really would have wanted to. Then my life in 2013, 2014 was going through a transition, specifically because of business. So a friend of mine at the time recommended that I read The 4-Hour Workweek, and I read that book and it completely changed my whole mindset, my whole life. So I had this concept about life prior to that. I always wanted to help people and have a huge impact somehow. I didn't know how I was gonna fulfill that purpose, but I always had that, you know, in the back of my head, and it was one of the things that always kept me fueled, kept me going. But the concept that I had was wrong. The concept that I had was that you had to have all this money, had to have power in order for you to do things that impact other people. So I never really took the time to give back and to try to make a difference. So I spent up until my 30s with this mentality, and truthfully, I was never really happy. I had little spurts of happiness here and there, but I never felt really like I had achieved happiness. In addition to that, I never had financial freedom. I was always like living check to check. Sometimes I made more money than others, but I was never able to save money. I had some debt, nothing crazy, but I had some debt. And I was just really having a hard time coping with getting ahead in life. Like I felt like I was hustling for like a good 10 years straight, I'm gonna say. And it's like I never saw the light of day. Every time that I thought something was gonna go well, it was just like failure after failure after failure. Nonetheless, you know, I kept my head up, kept consistent, but it wasn't until I turned 30 that I read that book that I really had some in life. This book taught me which is the most valuable currency that one can have. It's not Bitcoin, it's not Ripple, it's not Cardona, it's not Tron. The most valuable currency is time. Time is the most valuable thing and the most invaluable thing because you can't buy with money. You can't put a valuation to it. It is the one thing that you can never get back. It's the one thing that you can't control either. This video is really implant that message in your head because it's something that really changed my perspective on life for the better. So back when I was 30 years old, I was still very busy all the time. I was catering to people all the time. I had certain people in my life that were really like getting in between me and being happy. I wasn't traveling, etc., etc. Once I read this book really focuses on creating more time for yourself and spending time doing the things that you love, the things that make you happy, with the people that you love and experiences. It really serves as a tool for you to achieve financial freedom one way or another. I believe we're in an age where you can turn anything, any passion, anything that you're good at, anything that makes you happy, and turn it into money. As soon as I changed my mentality, detached myself from material things, yes, I like nice things, but I'm not emotionally or mentally attached to none of the things that I have that have any type of monetary value. Be it cars, clothes, watches, whatever it is. Like, I could lose all that stuff today and I guarantee you I will be the same person. I do treat myself when necessary, but it's not what drives me anymore. As soon as I changed my mentality, literally within a few months, I started making more money. I started traveling more. I started making more time for my family, more time to spend with my close friends. And I started giving back. I started a blog, I started this YouTube channel, and little by little, I started impacting more and more people in a positive way. And guys, I can't even stress the blessing that I've received in doing so. Like, it's completely changed my life. And that's something that I want to pass on to you guys so that you can hopefully follow suit and also pass this on to other people. Because I think it's extremely important the way that we spend our time on this earth. Our time on this earth is extremely limited. Our lives are dispensable, like we could be here today and gone tomorrow. So you should really be wise about how you're spending your time. If you're in a job that's not making you happy, you should be looking for an exit strategy and looking to find a job elsewhere. If you're not happy working a 9 to 5, we live in an age where we have so many tools, especially with the internet, where you can create a business literally out of anything. I've seen it time and time again. I've done it myself. Don't be miserable at your job. Don't be down about your current situation. All of that can change, but it all starts here. Your mentality is what sets that off. Don't be hesitant to help other people in any way you can, because I guarantee you the blessings you will receive, you will be very, very thankful. I'm devoting more and more time to giving back. That's why I'm doing these YouTube videos. I'm consistently putting gems up on my Instagram and such. And I can't even begin to tell you guys how gratifying that is. And I express gratitude every morning. I write in my journal every morning. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see the stuff that I post. And it's all about positivity, growth, and enlightening other people. That's the message that I wanted to relate to everyone today. I put cryptocurrency aside for a second. I know we're all caught up in this buzz, and it's very exciting, and a lot of us are making, you know, decent money playing in this field. But if this all fails tomorrow, the only currency you're gonna have left is time. And that's what I want you guys to appreciate and value the most. So with that said, I could go on and talk about this for a long time, but I don't want to make this video an hour long. I promise that I'm going to be consistently putting out messages like these. I hope you guys can appreciate it. If you think this video is going to help someone else, please share it. Also press the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys thus far, and thank you for all the support and love that I've been getting this week. I look forward to growing my community here and just spreading positivity, love, money tips, and anything else that I can use to add value to your lives. Thank you again, and until the next video. Peace.